Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Bob Ash and Adam B are back for the second match. Oh, what a blockbuster card we have here. And this matchup is one that's been highly anticipated by our fans. The always amazing Aiden Prince versus the hot stepper himself, Macrae Martin. I'm just amazed that these two can be able to share a ring here at somewhere as hot as SVW. My goodness, what a match we have up here.
You nailed it on the head there, Dr. Bob. I've been looking forward to this one since it was announced. Not only do I get to watch it, I get to call it. The Macrae Martin, the hot stepper, Death Wish Aiden Prince. What more could you want in this contest? It's going to be high energy, high intensity, and I can't wait.
Ash, you've seen these two compete a lot of times. Who do you give the advantage to early on? No playing any favorites, just looking at their abilities and their resume.
Well, it's really hard to say, Dr. Bob, because clearly if I'm going with the sentimental favorite, I would clearly pick the hot stepper. He's clearly shown great skills in the ring. I love his dance moves, but when it comes down to it, Aiden Prince is just brutal, and I think he's in a bit more of a different league than the hot steppers, happy-go-lucky dance move type wrestling style.
Well, we've seen the hot stepper turning up. A little bit of is a bit of a facade maybe to lull their opponent into a fake sense of security, but Aiden Prince certainly has the experience, years and years on top of the hot stepper. Might that be the deciding factor here tonight? Jumps over, off the ropes.
I think my mind is still reeling from the last time I saw Aiden Prince at SVW in Agora, and he went through a table with Moondog Dylan Davis, and I tell you, I still don't think I've quite recovered from that.
Well, I don't know if he's fully recovered either, but he's got a big challenge in front of him. One of the rising stars. Adam, how many matches of the hot steppers do you think you've called so far?
I called his very first matchup, Dr. Bob. I mean, it's been a great thing to see this young man become just a absolute crowd favorite, a great professional wrestler. I gotta admit, though, I do miss the parachute pants, but I've learned to accept it. But, you know, Ash was talking about last show. Macrae Martin had a huge matchup in his career at the last Seaway Valley show, challenging Kobe Christ for the Kaizen Championship. Came up short in that matchup, but put on a great effort.
Proved a lot of things to a lot of people, his detractors included.
Absolutely, and I know Macrae Martin, I know his competitive fire. He does not want to have two back-to-back losses. He wants to take that loss that he had against Kobe Christ last show.
He wants to grow.
Yeah, and he wants to turn around. He wants to get a victory over against a guy like Aiden Prince, who's been getting a lot of buzz, a lot of attention.
Trying to cut you off here, but going to the air. Oh! Following up chomps of plenty wood, that suicide dive, and just wipes out his opponent like roadkill there.
I personally got to add, I'm a little salty too, because the hot stepper promised me at the last show that if he defeated Kobe Christ, that I would get to keep his beautiful.
Oh! Well, you gotta take him up. We gotta take that up with him after the show.
Yep, I want that hat, and if he wins, it is my hat.
Great impartial commentary here by Ash. And showing each other up.
It's not often I get to see Aiden Prince live in the flesh, in living color. But, you know, every time you see this guy, you just feel this aura. You just feel this intensity in every single thing he does, whether it be a lockup, a chop, a punch. This guy is just full intensity.
Absolutely one of the most intense wrestlers I've ever seen, whether that be Ontario, whether that be Impact, whether the matches across the world. So even the match in terms of speed, these two.
Hot stepper here showing a good show, but Aiden Prince wanting none of it. Aiden Prince doesn't want a nice fight. He wants to beat up the hot stepper.
And the thing that a lot of people overlook, like you were saying, his dancing kind of overshadows his ability. Hot stepper can hang with the best of them, and in his early career is only getting better and better, I'd say. Oh, Aiden's time. Time to go to Prince City.
Seen a lot of cities so far. Power City, Prince City. Well, what do you think the property value is right there? Like, do you think it's better in Power City or Prince City? Just taking, just taking some guesses. Some like, summer's coming up, vacation.
And Hot Stepper better bring the intensity here back to the match.
Aiden Prince here, adding a little insult to injury, doing a little jig of his own, trying to stick it to the hot stepper.
I'll point out too, guys, Aiden Prince, Macrae Martin, big crowd favorites in Seaway Valley Wrestling. Guys who got a great reaction from the fine fans here in Cornwall, but I mean, something, like, we've seen sportsmanship in this matchup, but something's going to give. And I would give that, if it's going to kick up in the next gear, I'd give that advantage to Aiden Prince.
Now you got to imagine, guys, Dr. Bob, Adam B, that between one of these guys, whoever wins this match, it's really got to propel their careers going forward. This is a huge matchup for both of them.
The winner of this has got to propel himself up those rankings for the Seaway Valley Championship. As young as it is in its lineage, a lot of people have got a bullseye on the back of Big Daddy. And after tonight, who knows who the champion will be.
And that's what I like about Seaway Valley, guys. They open the door to so many great talents from not just Ontario, but Quebec, the Maritimes, guys from upstate New York and that. I mean, it's a great thing to see what's happening here in Seaway Valley. But like you're saying, Dr. Bob, rankings. It all comes down to rankings. I mean, you want to go up, you don't want to go down, and it just seems that the roster gets more and more jam-packed each and every Seaway Valley show. I mean, guys are wanting to keep their spot, wanting to keep their standing, and like you said, whether it be Big Daddy or Channing Decker, they're going to have those eyes on them.
I think I felt the impact back here from that slap to the chest. My goodness.
I don't know if
it like it hurt.
I don't know if Aiden B got promised a hat too, because he's just taking it out on Hot Stepper.
Just vicious kicks here from Aiden Prince, just showing
a little bit of taunting too, Ash.
Absolutely. Aiden Prince has shown that whatever the Hot Stepper can do, hey, maybe I can do it better. I'll get out here and dance. I'll get out here and wrestle better than you.
I don't know if he wants to dance. I think he's just shoving it back in his opponent's face. Maybe a little bit insulted that he's taking him lightly, perhaps.
And that just goes back to my point here, guys. I mean, it was sportsmanship, handshakes, dancing, but now it's business. And right now it's Aiden Prince, as I said, in the advantage.
Forearms, chops, elbow.
Again, the impact that Prince gets off when he hits, you would not want to be on the receiving end of that. Whether you're the Hot Stepper, I mean, heck, whether you're Daddy D-Roy in the future, right? One of these, this match elevating somebody potentially to main card status. If I was D-Roy, if I was Decker, I'd be looking at these men going, who's my next guy?
And it looked there that Aiden Prince was jaw-jacking with the fans. I mean,
corner to corner knee.
Things definitely stepping up here.
I don't think I've seen such a belly-to-belly suplex out of Hot Stepper, increasing the arsenal that he's got. Wow! The height!
The humongous air there, Bob. He went right above the ropes. The Hot Stepper just creating such humongous air in all the matches he creates. I swear if you took a ruler up there, it would be immeasurable.
And the guy's using his dancing skills and his leg strength to absolutely apply to some of the high-flying moves he's got. Well, that certainly wasn't dancing. That was just an elbow straight to the jaw. Oh!
But it was returned right back to him by Aiden Prince, not wanting to give any momentum to the Hot Stepper at all.
Oh! Blu-ray into the corner!
Did you see the way that Macrae Martin's head
Good night, that's it!
That could have been a knockout blow. I mean, that was a nasty impact on the back, the neck, the head.
I'm really surprised that the Hot Stepper managed to kick out of that one. Who knows if it was just instinct, because I would have thought that would have been it. Aiden Prince looks like he's calling to go again. What else can he do to put away the Hot Stepper?
We're talking about Hot Stepper's array of high-flying moves. Prince matches up absolutely tit for tat.
Wasting time, though, gave Macrae Martin, the Hot Stepper, an opportunity to hot step and catch him. Yeah, this is what they're expecting to commentary with us, Ash, just so you know. Yep.
Play a little hot potato with these mics. Prince still on the top rope, though.
Well, let's see if Prince can play a proper game passing on, or if
oh my God, oh my!
Martin.
Oh my!
Ah! Aiden Prince rocked to the ground.
My God, just the release, the toss, the slam. Whoa! Serge St. Denis with the count. Got to wonder if there's anything left in either guy to get up from that.
Both men seem to be stirring a little bit, but my goodness, the impact on both of these men, the carnage on both of their bodies. Who will actually be able to get up to their feet and prove victorious in this brutal match?
I can feel the impact and the pain ricocheting off of them all the way from the commentary. You hear the vicious thuds when bone meets bone here.
This fight's gotten personal for these men. You can hear them hurling insults at each other. This is no longer a wrestling match. This is who will be victorious.
Back and forth they go with that slap. Could have been the difference maker. Oh, that's the worst. That is the worst. Aiden Prince overcoming. Hot stepper.
Drops off. Oh, another drops. What a matchup here, folks. Pop-up buster.
His impact.
Goes for the pin.
All right, this has got to be it. Oh, 2.5. How much closer could that have been? The crowd definitely thinks that that was it, but the referee insisted that was only a 2 count. Dr. Bob, what do you think?
I think nobody likes this ref.
I think that's probably a fair assessment.
Hot stepper's gone, and he feels it. He feels like this is his moment to put down his opponent.
Right behind Prince, but Prince given enough time to get things together, breaks the grip of the hot stepper. Oh, and just even fundamental offense like that, just throwing your man right into the rope, throat first.
That spinning tornado kick, rebounded vintage hot stepper. He's hoping that's enough.
And that's just great ring awareness from Aiden Prince. Knew exactly where he was able to get the hand just around the bottom rope, saving himself this matchup.
Jaw-jacking with each other. Oh!
Definitely not impressed that Aiden Prince got the ropes last time and looking to punish him for that. It's looking like the hot stepper may be calling for the end of the match here, but does he have enough left in the tank to take down Aiden Prince?
My back's hurting just watching these chops. Oh!
Kick right to the face of Aiden Prince. You got to be a little dizzy after that one.
Especially the fact, Dash, that he walked right into that, gave perfect placement for the foot of the hot stepper, connecting with the face.
Catch him with the full Nelson, pulls him up. I think I know what's coming up, but if anyone takes this, that's the end of the match, let alone potentially a career.
These two men putting their bodies on the absolute limit just to get a win over on the other.
Ah, the front flip power driver. DDT, rather.
Windsor Destroyer finds the mark for Aiden Prince. In perfect position is the hot stepper.
Adam, you've seen this plenty times. That's gotta be it.
I'll be signed, sealed, and delivered for Aiden Prince.